Thank you. And our fourth speaker, who gave me the opportunity a moment ago, they let him off the hook because he said, hey, in the interest of time, maybe you could not have me speak. And I said, oh, no. We're always pleased to hear from Jonathan Percent, speaking for 7 minutes. Jonathan Percent.
How often do you ponder the power of silence? As Toastmasters, if we're not careful, we can reduce silence to a titillating, didactic, dramatic speaking tactic. But what happens in the silence of your life, your mind, and your relationships? Think about the rhythm of your average day. You're jolted awake when the alarm at your bedside ignites. You slog out of bed in a befuddled stupor, thumbing through your cell phone, which will invariably stay tethered to your soul for the entire day. You stumble into the shower, and the scorch of the steamy water awakens your cells. You get dressed, have breakfast, get everyone else ready, and you charge out the door for that soul-crushing Southern California commute. Eventually, your favorite cup of that chosen caffeinated concoction graces your lips, and that charcoal aroma attacks your nasal cavities and your taste buds. You get to work and ring, ring, phone call, bing, text message, bing, 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 email, email, bing. It's crazy. You barely get through the day, all these things you have to do. Eventually you leave work late, feeling like you barely made a dent in the stockpile of digital drudgery. You slog home again, have dinner, and zonk out in front of the television. Our lives are noisy. Our days are these caustic crescendos that build and build until they plummet off a cliff, and you find your head nestled in a pillow, hopefully able to sleep, as you slowly settle into an unconscious slumber, only to rise, rinse, and repeat in 6 to 8 hours. Silence is often absent. And when you hear it, it's paradoxically deafening. Where is the silence in your life? Is it scarce? And why? If I'm honest about my silence, I often dread it because I feel it exposes my schizophrenic psychosis. My mind is this tornado of self-doubt, hope, audacious ambition, excitement, positivity, negativity, insecurity, and my thoughts are this Olympic ping pong match to the death. Who am I? How do I know? I'm a great husband, I'm a horrible husband. I'm a great daddy, I'm a horrible daddy. I have no idea what I'm doing as a daddy, but no one else really seems to either. They're just kind of doing their best. I experienced great success as a young man. I feel blessed, but maybe I peaked a couple years ago at the age of 30 because I have no idea where I'm going in life, but I'm working like hell to get there. What thoughts are in your silence? I and you must fight for and in the silence and refuse to allow self-defeating doubts to subdue our spirits. We have to have the discipline to capture these negative thoughts while somehow earnestly maintaining a balance between personal authenticity and positive self-encouragement. One day, one moment, one thought at a time. We were all created on purpose for a purpose. You have gifts, a unique personality, strengths and weaknesses that can powerfully and positively impact the planet. There are some people placed on this world that only you can reach and touch in a unique and special way, as Jacqueline said. Because here's the thing. Life and relationships are forged in the silence. Love exponentially compounds or is barbarically crucified in the silence. Silence can be a cancer that fractures a family tree for generations. As you think about the relationships throughout your life, think about the role of silence. It can be supportive and sympathetic, embarrassing, distressing, can be sensual, sweet, can be insufferable. Silence can really indicate or incite any human emotion. Joy, anger, safety, depression, denial, dejection, desperation, all of it. Because silence is this dual-sided sword that savagely stabs or surgically slices the human spirit. And we must wield this instrument carefully. Sometimes we have to refuse to allow silence. Other times we have to force ourselves to offer it. In the relationships in your lives right now, is there anyone that you should pursue to pardon, offer peace, maybe apologize? Or potentially with whom you should show up, sit down, shut up, and listen? My closing encouragement and commission to you today is this. Silence is powerful. Courageously press into it and purposefully use it to serve and honor yourself and others